Well, good evening, YouTube, family and friends. I'm gonna clean up the camper. I waited till it got dark. It's night time. Yeah. Hey, got a camp. I got to sit back here under the floodlights, and I'm gonna clean one side of it. Now I'm getting a little smart in my old age. Let me show you. Okay, a few years ago, there was this place going out of business, and I bought these multi-surface cleaners, and basically it's Clorox in it. Multi-surface disinfectant, but it's basically Clorox. Now these here, the sprayers are all messed up on them. I mean, I found 2 or 3 out of a case and a half of that stuff I bought, but I only get 50 cents a piece for them. You know, it was in a store, he was asking $1.99, and I don't remember what he was asking for these, but no, wait a minute. Some of these I give a quarter for. These I give 50 cents for. That's what it was. That's been a few years ago. And I just poured the last 2 bottles of these in my sprayer, my bug killing machine here. And this one here, I've still got several bottles of it. The sprayers work good on them. I ain't had no issue with them. They're good for different things around the house. I've used them for too. But I've opened them all up and I've poured them in there, all 3 of these bottles. And I'm going to use it to spray the camper with, so I can reach higher up. I've been using the spray bottle, which didn't work good. I pump, trying to get it to work, and and getting there all on and on and on. And at the same time, trying to spray up high. I got it to work, but I have to tell you, sometimes it sprayed back on me. The wind blew it back on me and everything else. But I made it work. But I'm getting smarter in my old age, like I said. I'm going to put it in my weed killing bug sprayer here, and I'll be able to stand back here and spray it, So let me get the lid on this thing. I just hope that's enough to do both sides. I'm not going to dilute it in any way. But I'm going to spray. I'm going to soak it. Well, I am in a sense, I guess you could say. I'm going to spray it off with the blower before I spray it down. Yeah. Make sure I roll that window up before I back this thing up here. That would be something. All right. Yeah. It's really not that dirty. It's just been sitting here. Last time I took it out, I cleaned it. Random things I do. Now I'm doing them in the middle of the night. But I can't take this heat. I can't get out here through the weekend. I think the heat index is 110 tomorrow. Am I going to be out here? Absolutely not. Nope. So this side will be clean tonight. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not stepping in no anthill or nothing. I'll say that and the hood here. This up here, it's got some stains on it. Just been building for years where you just can't get it off. I've tried. At least nothing I've tried works. Because I really tried to get it off. Alright, let's look this down here. Now that I got it all wet, so the hood, front top there, and the driver's side, I'm going to spray it down. I've got the brush laying over here. Let it set for a minute, and then I'm going to brush it down. After that, I just rinse it off real good and let it dry. And since it's dark, that's probably all I'll get done. But, I mean, it's a little much for my arms and stuff to do the whole thing, the whole entire camper in one time anyway. So, if I can do the other side tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, I'll turn it around and get it ready. And I'll do the back and the other side. That's 50-50. That's half today and half tonight, or half tonight and half tomorrow night. Oh, let me get the lid and stuff back on this jug. I keep hearing that thing go off. It must be leaking water somewhere. Let's see. I need both hands. I gotta pump this up. Yeah. Okay, let's see what it does. Hope y'all don't feel upside down or anything like that, because I've got you tilted back quite a bit on that little stand sitting on the picnic table. I'm not gonna bring the big tripod out here, not tonight. Oh, how much easier that is on my poor hands. Not to have to keep pumping the nozzle on those little things. Well, I tell you, there's a lot of pollen on the back corner back there. Yeah. No bucket, no soap, just a pressure washer, big long handle brush, and I soak the brush down with water. I'll spray some of that cleaner on it and start scrubbing my way from the back to the front here. Or no, from the front to the back, because I did the front first. And if I missed anything, like I gotta figure out where the water's coming. Water's not staying up on that pressure on that enough. get it all sprayed off. Just that simple. Yep. Sure will. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes and then I'll get to scrubbing. Well, I didn't make y'all suffer. Watch me scrub this side. Had them little doors, plastic things, man, they got a stain on them that won't come off. I don't like that. But I did the best I could tonight on this side and this part of the front. At least in a week from now or so, when I get ready to drive off in it, all I have to do is spray it off, get dust off of it, and the windshield and stuff, and go from there. Be ready to roll. But I thought I had this brilliant idea. I hate to say that word, it's my daughter's word, but I want, wait till dark, come out here and do one side when it's not so hot. But let me tell you, it's hot, and that ammonia smell isn't blowing away. It's just like congregating in the air right here, and I had to work kind of fast and get out of there. But tomorrow is another day, and I'll see how good a job I did, and if I missed anything, and we use just the floodlights, how well a job I did. Old camper runs darn good. It's only got, I think, a little over 40,000 miles on it. It's a 95 model. I had a transmission built from the ground up. I mean, all the steel was even replaced in it. There wasn't nothing. It was a haul and built from the ground up. And that don't have many miles on it at all. Probably about 5,000, maybe at the most. But it runs good. It's about time to do a tune-up on it here pretty soon, and this will be something I'll take my time about doing when I go to do a tune-up, because it'll be easy to do, but I'll pick a time when I don't need it or don't need to drive it for a long period of time, and I'll take the doghouse out of it, and everything's right there. I mean, easy to get to. It's just easy accessible. For me to get to it, it's not easy, but I can work on it a little at a time. If I didn't have this and achy knees and everything, I could probably get down there and do it. But so if I do it 2 every 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months, I'll have it done. Get all the plugs changed. But yeah, it's not a bad old camper. And, but anyway, I'm gonna let you go for now. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow when I do the other side and the back. Let's see what I missed. Maybe I won't show you what I missed. Maybe I'll go ahead and do it real quick and then show you. Go, look what I did. I didn't miss a spot one. I wouldn't do that. I tell you, this was a bad idea. Doing it at night. You can't see what you're doing. Look how many places I missed. But hopefully early in the morning, maybe I'll go ahead and get the other side done. I'd prefer to go ahead and do it before it gets real hot, for the sole reason I want to get that cleaner out of my sprayer, and get that done, taken care of. But I got thinking about that. I don't want to leave that ammonia in that sprayer too long. When I get it rinsed out good, it'll be ready for doing weed killing around the house here, you know what I mean? All right. Until tomorrow, I put this old shirt on. It's actually not an old shirt. It's actually, believe it or not, it's brand new. I mean, practically brand new. I wore it maybe twice. But in case I didn't spray back ammonia on me or anything, I didn't want to run one of my good shirts that says random things I do on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to run one of them. But I think about the second or third time I washed this t-shirt, all of a sudden, one of these arms just come unraveled. Oh, it's back there, see it? Just started coming unraveled. I know. I know how to sew. I know how to sew, but I'm not going to do it. Because you see, I could wear the same shirt 3 or 4 days out of the week, the same color, and you'd think I was wearing the same shirt. But I've got 3 or 4 of these, just same color. Same way with a bunch of other ones I've got. I like wearing these t-shirts. They're comfortable. And for beating around the farm and just running around here, perfect. Couldn't ask for nothing better. Just pull it off, throw it down, throw it in the laundry basket, grab another one. That one gets all wet and soggy, take it off, grab another one. It works good for me. And the whole time, I know one day I think I changed shirts. I think I changed shirts like 3 or 4 times that day because it was so hot and sweaty. And I'd go in and wash myself off, and I wasn't putting that wet, sweaty t-shirt back on. So I got this idea. So, hey, wait a minute, I just get one the same color. Nobody know the difference. But I wore 3 or 4 different t-shirts that day, but it was the same it was the same color, so nobody knew the difference. But anyway, I'll see you. Hopefully, if the good Lord's willing, I'll see you in the morning and turning this thing around and doing the other side. I don't want to turn it around tonight because if I missed something big, then I want to be able to see it and not, go ahead and clean it off before I turn it around. For now, God bless. Keep a smile. Jesus loves you. Good night. Well, good morning. It's not dark out here no more, but I'm standing here in the shade and it's getting hot fast. And I was looking over what I did last night. Let's take a look and see if I missed anything. Well, it looked like it come pretty clean for what I was trying to do. I might hit the hood a little more. I think I'm going to turn it around because I can do both ends if I want to do the front some more. Gotta check the oil and all that good stuff. Brake fluid and transmission fluid. Alrighty. Well, it feels good standing where I'm standing. I'm in the shade, but the camper's out in the sun. But there's a breeze even blowing, and I'm thankful for that. But it's not as early as I wanted to get it, get going and get it done. But it'll have to do before the temperature gets any higher. And it's going up fast, so all that breeze feels good. Thank you. Anyway, let me get this thing turned around and work on the other side. Well, it's not the best job in the world. It's not the worst job in the world. This side was a little harder to clean. And it's the way it was parked. The pollen and all that stuff was on it. It looks all right. But I'm I'm wore out now. Best I could do. Till a later date. Now I'm gonna work on something else. I don't know what yet, but it will be something else. I gotta get that sprayer washed out. My son called. He's wanting to come by. I need to get some more stuff done here. Who knows? I might recruit him. You never know. You know, show up at my house, I'll put you to work. Nah, he's probably got the day off. And while we got that hay baler moved from over there, I think I'm going to take the weed whacker and whack that place down real quick. That won't take but about 5 minutes. Make that look better. Anyway, keep that smile going. The day's not over. It's just really getting started good. Share it with somebody. Share that smile and impress someone. And make them leave with a smile on their face. And I'll be back. Like I said, the day's not over. Hang in there. Just hang in there. Well, I hope everyone had a good day. You know, I got the camper finished and I mowed a little bit in the front here. My son showed up with my grandson, Michael and Jackson. They just come around, sat around for a long time and just relaxed and just enjoyed the time together, just having them around. Just, you know, ain't much we can do with Jackson around. I had to watch him. He's getting ready to turn 1 year old on the 30th. Be a year old. Oh, I did let me get him. I did a jalapeno peppers. Whole bunch of them there. I picked a big old bag full, and they still coming. It's still not too late to guess how many you think I'll get off of my harvest for the whole season. Cause they still putting out. There's still more on there. I will say this: I've had 2 people to guess, and I've done succeeded both of them. Done passed them up. And still picking. So, you want to take a guess? There's, I don't forget how many plants there are out there now. They're all inside a big tractor tire. You've seen them before. Go back and listen to some of the other videos there, and you know, somewhere in there I've told how many plants there are. 6, I think, 6 or 7. I can't remember. Somewhere in that range, but they're all they grow together like a bush, and the peppers are just growing. They're not the great big jalapeno peppers. The jalapeno peppers, I say, they the regular size jalapeno peppers, and I hope to find some seed or some plants next year for the jumbo jalapeno peppers. I was looking for them this year, couldn't find them. So, had to settle for the little jalapeno peppers. But you know what? They're good. They ain't that great for stuffing and all that, but as far as chopping up, making salsa, that type of thing, they're perfect. I mean, you can't ask for it. But anyway, I'm not going to do nothing else. Kind of late in the evening. I've got to go to the Dollar General store. It's Saturday. I'm going to make my trip to the Dollar General, and I'm going to call it a day. It is still hot out, but it's been thundering somewhere close by, and maybe there's that possibility. It has cooled off a little bit out there. But it's still warm. But I'm hoping we do get a shower. I do. We need it. We're getting desperate. But really, hope you got out and shared your smile with somebody today. Like I said, I just sat around and relaxed, and didn't know they were coming until the last minute. You know, it's, what are you doing? I'm here at the house. He called. I was washing the camper. So, I got that finished, and I mowed a little bit there, and then I thought, well, let me quit. And they'll be here shortly, maybe. I didn't know when they were going to show up, but it wasn't long. They showed up. And I got to spend some time with my son and my grandson. So, he's working so hard and so many hours, he just wore out anyway. So, I don't think it bothered him too much just to sit around and tag Team Jackson. But he got out of the house. Got him some air. But hope everybody has a pleasant evening. I want to tell you, God bless you. And remember one thing. Jesus loves you. And don't forget it. We'll be talking to you later. Till next time.